Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Forgive Joe Jaspers if the task of winning the Golfweek Amateur Tour Championship seems a bit underwhelming these days. This past weekend, Jaspers visited Hilton Head Island as he has every year for nearly a decade, and as routine dictates for him, he will once again return home to North Carolina as champion. Jaspers fired rounds of 687,573, 216 and winning the event for the sixth time in his career. "If I get to 10 titles it would never get old," said Jaspers, who played his best golf in Friday's opening round at Hilton Head Country Club to build a big lead he would never relinquish. The victory erased any memories Jasper had of a year ago when he finished with double bogeys on the last 2 holes and losing by 1 shot to Jay Barnes. Jaspers refused to let those memories linger this weekend as he embarked on win number 6. "I wasn't thinking about what happened last year at all," Jaspers said. "Last year I hit a couple bad tee shots coming in, but up until the last 2 holes I was hitting the ball as well as I ever had. That's Hilton Head. There's a big score waiting around every corner." Jaspers was a bit more careful this time around while protecting a big lead. Having battled through some mechanical issues with his swing, Jaspers let his putter kept him in front, and when he gained command of his game early in Sunday's final round, there was no catching him. A couple bogeys early in the final round brought a glimmer of hope to the field as Jeff Moritz trimmed an 8-shot deficit to 5 by the 4th hole. But Jaspers answered with a string of birdies at 6, 7 and 8 to provide some cushion and keep Moritz and the rest of the field at bay. "That was huge because I was struggling the first couple holes. I was still trying to find my swing a little bit, and that stretch there I started to hit solid shot after solid shot." The 3 birdies gave Jaspers a near double-digit lead over Moritz, and the only goal was to avoid big numbers coming home. "I knew I put myself in good position," Jaspers said. "When you play golf in this area, there's so much trouble and a big number is waiting to happen anywhere. I was fortunate on Saturday, played at Palmetto Hall's Arthur Hills course because I didn't hit the ball very well, but I putted well. My short game really saved me." Friday's 68 put a temporary hold on Jaspers' season of frustration, a season in which he has battled mechanical issues with his swing. Several weeks ago, Jaspers was sitting pretty with 9 holes remaining in stroke play of the U.S. Mid-Amateur in Atlanta. That's when his swing abandoned him, and Jaspers played the final 7 holes in 7 over to miss entry into match play by just 3 shots. At the Carolina Amateur over the summer, Jaspers reached 4 under through 11 holes, then finished 2 over. The Mid-Carolina Amateur defined his year up to this week's championship. "My game has been very erratic this year. I will have a good round going, then somewhere on the back 9 I start making bogeys. I was able to kind of hold that off this week because of my short game, especially Saturday. I had misses going both ways. When you're standing on the tee and not knowing where your misses are, it's hard to compensate." Jaspers says he wasn't sitting back into my right hip on my back swing, and once he figured that out, shots improved. Thankfully for him, Friday's opening round was error-free as he built a 4-shot lead that would hold up even through Saturday's potentially disastrous round. Spraying shots off the tee, Jaspers may have been fortunate to scratch out a 75 Saturday and maintain his 4-shot advantage into Sunday. "I built a big enough lead to give me a cushion, but you get one wild shot and you can make a double or triple in a heartbeat." With 6 titles under his belt, Jaspers has no intention of letting up. Eligible to compete in the senior division, Jaspers will go for as many championships in his current division before wreaking havoc elsewhere on the older circuit. "As long as my body will hold up and I can still hit the ball far enough where I can compete, it'll keep coming back." And as long as Jaspers is able to self-diagnose his swing issues, title no the 10th of May eventually be in the works. Final results: championship flight Joe Jaspers 687,573, 216 Jeff Moritz 757,376, 224 Terry Lenning 757,675, 226 Jason Page 777,278, 227 Scott Patnode 777,081, 228 A Flight Atlantic Dunes Tom Chambers 17 Storm Sweeney 19 John Perron 19 David Levy 20 Phil Vangiersdalen 21 A Flight Arthur Hills Mike Riggs 36 Dave Bacca 37 Jeff Zippe 37 Kevin Meiden 40 Kenny Bain 40 B Flight Robert Trent Jones Casey Dickinson 24 Edward Greenfield 26 Ron Stambaugh 31 Lyle Joyner 32 Rob Andrews 32 B Flight Dolphin Head Al Shepard 46 Alex Orozco 46 Travis Randall 47 Chris Collier 48, Marty Harris 49, C. Flight Hampton Hall, Luke Lavirado 32, Robert Luter 37, Keith Smith 40, Avery Godin 40, Casey Sullivan 40, C. Flight Oyster Reef, Larry Eller 55, Jimmy Mathis 56, Mike Gerke 56, Joey Landry 57, Gene Bussard 57, D. Flight Arthur Hills, Willie Hughes 59, Anthony Caraccio 63, Chris Payton 65, Tristan Johnson 65, James Jacobs 66, D. Flight CC of Hilton Head, Mario Vasquez 97, Sasha Kindman 102, Greg Minton 102, Larry Montgomery 102, Justin Steinman 106, Kirk Tessendorf 106.